Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Julie, John, Jack, Ron, Chip, and Joe. Hello, Larry. I hope wherever you guys are, your weather is beautiful, sunshiny, beautiful fall time of the year. Hey, Thomas. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, what do we have today? Julie, I love fall too. Beautiful time of the year. It really, really is. One of my favorite. Definitely. It wasn't until I moved down to Missouri, just further south than Alaska. I didn't realize what fall was with, the big leaves and everything. I mean, there's certainly fall up there, but the leaves don't get as big as they get here. You don't get that kind of I don't know. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. It's just, you don't get those big leaves falling and laying on the road like that. Anyway, it's pretty cool. I like it. Good weather, too. Puts a smile on your face. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Totally agree. All right, so what do we've got here? Google Microsoft report tonight. That's going to be a game changer. Let's take a look at FNUG here. That will be a game changer. In what direction? I don't know. I really don't know. We bought some Google yesterday. We'll see what happens. That could turn out to be real egg on your face. Egg on my face. I don't know anyone else. Well, I know of one person that bought it with me here, but I don't know if anyone else did. Could turn out to be really a bad deal. We'll see. FNGU is still bearish, if you ask me. The trend indicator is still red, so I have to go with that. If there's any kind of bright side, and I'm really reluctant here. We have that chart pattern that might be setting up low, high, higher, low, but until it takes that move for a higher high, it is nothing but a downtrend. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And Microsoft and Google together could be, if their earnings aren't taken well, could be a really bad thing for the market. We could actually start our downtrend based on that. Right now, the market, because we're trending up here a little bit, I have to be bullish with that trend. I think today, tomorrow, I think maybe we start shopping for some shorts. Up here at 390, if we can make it to that 390 area, that's a little bit above the 50-period moving average now. The 50-period moving average is laying here around 387 now. Maybe we should put another line up there, actually. There we go. 387. 378, excuse me. What am I trying to say? 390. Holy moly. My balls. You know what? It's so close. Let's don't even worry about it. There we are. That looks better anyway. So as we move up, let's just be a little bit cautious. Price is now above the 34 EMA, so I think so far this relief rally is working. We just need to be very, very careful because I don't think it's going to last, all right? I truly don't believe that this is the bottom. I could be completely wrong. I just don't believe it is. So let's be a little cautious here. What else have we got? Let's take a look at DVN here. Energy itself is just a nice place to be if you're looking for longs. Just wait for those setups. DVN might be setting up here. We have a nice little run up. We have a nice little pullback here. You can see trend indicator is nice and green. Overall, the trend is working. The 34 is rising. Everything is rising. It all looks good. I know a few people are in XLE. There we go. You can see that that's working out nice. Might be a little bit, might need a little bit of some consolidation, but overall, I think the trend is still quite bullish here on that. Take a look at Intel. This is, I'm kind of interested in buying this, but I'm not. I feel like buying it before Google and Microsoft report might be a mistake. So, and it just, I just want to play the safety side of things. So I'm going to keep Intel definitely on the watch list. It just, you just, like I say, just be a little cautious. You know, trading is not necessarily all about trade, win, lose, lose, lose. It's sometimes be patient, and I think we should be a little patient here. If Intel was to, if say their earnings were good, okay, Google, Microsoft, and the market takes it all good, and then Intel moves up, you're not going to lose anything. This is so important, and I think the folks at here at Hit Run Candlesticks and Right Way Options realize that we don't have to hurry. We can be patient. We just have to wait for the pullback, because if it's truly going to be bullish, it'll truly be bullish. This is just a chart pattern that we have right now. I like this chart pattern. If it breaks out and you feel like you feel like, man, I've missed that trade. No. Be patient. Be very patient, because if you just go back, it's kind of hard to see anything bullish here, isn't it? You know, you have to go back here to 2021, maybe. That's kind of funny, actually. You have to go way back here. Here we'll look right here, just because we can open it up. See how we rallied up? You didn't miss anything. See the pullback? That could have been a nice little swing trade right there. So I don't see anything from here down. So let's be patient. Let's wait for it. These green dots, whether you use the so-called trendicator, which everyone knows, all it is a 17 EMA. You could use any moving average, just something to show that it's green. And you know, having half a dozen of them, 10 of them, just sort of right there, that's sort of a sweet spot. Watch for those little pullbacks, and then they offer some entries here. Take a look at RBLX. Somebody here in the room pointed this out yesterday. I put it on the watch list, looked at it this morning. Man, that is looking like a great chart. I don't remember who posted this in the room. Super chart. Love to give you credit for it. I just don't remember who did it. Look at that downtrend here. See, and this is what I mean by you gapped up. Dang it, I missed that chart. No, not at all. Let it pull back. Now we can start looking at it right in here. And the same thing is true if it pops up again and you miss it. Just wait for that little consolidation in there. This one is good to go back and look here for examples. See how we rallied? If you feel like you missed it, not really. Look where it ended up. And all we have to do is look for the pullbacks, the consolidation, the rest, you know, that relaxation of the price action. And now we can start looking at that. So RBLX is looking pretty good here. GSK might be setting up. Nice trend. Love the green dots here. That shows that we have that trend. For the most part, GSK is just talking about slow, and now it's moving sideways, and that's a good thing. We've got this Morningstar type signal here. A doji and just a sideways move. I see that whole entry right through there. I'm gonna just do this right there. I see an entry in this area. A lot of people ask me through private message or email me or something, and they'll say, you know, where exactly do we buy this? And when we're talking about actually buying, that's a very private matter. Very, very private. I do not mean secretive. I just mean private. And what I mean is, take Carol there. Good morning, Carol. Carol might wait for a particular candle here. Julie there might wait for a breakout of right in this area. Let's see who else is there. Nancy, good morning, Nancy. Nancy might wait for a pullback right to the T-line right in here. And if you just go back and look at the chart, you can see how it's not about necessarily it's not about necessarily where you enter the chart, as long as that's kept in a reasonably good box, okay? Reasonably good box. Like this pullback here. Here we rally up, here's the pullback. Would it matter? I mean, I wouldn't be a buyer here, but would it matter if you bought it here or here or here or here, or maybe even on this candle as it started to break out, say, of about that level right through there? Would it matter if you bought it here or here or here? Look where it is now. So as long as you're within a reasonable box, and what I see as a reasonable box, let's try this a different way too. What I see as a reasonable box is maybe something along this area, and let's do this. And I'm going to go a little bit above the highs, a little bit, and that gives us the breakout opportunity. And I'm not worried about today's candle so far, pre-market. I'm really looking at the last 2 days here, Friday and Monday. So this might be that reasonable box, because what you're looking for is for GSK to rise higher. And then we'll look at, targets up here, like this little high up there. Might have to look about 34.13. We have a high, we have some lows right in here, and then I think from there, just skip over everything else and go right to the gap in there. So, like I said, it's not about, oh man, it's a buy at 31.71. It's about inside a reasonable area. Okay. Let's take Netflix for example. Netflix, is this the buy? No, that's not a reasonable area for me, because under some circumstances it could be. Maybe we should take this candle here. Yeah. Is this gap up a buy? No, that's not a buy. It's too far from its anchor. Have you ever looked at charts? Have you ever just looked at charts without looking for a trade? Just take a gander at charts with no emotion to them, nothing for the watch list. Just take a look at a trade or the chart, and you'll find that maybe not. I think the moving averages I use are pretty darn close. I think some people they use like the 20 or 21 exponential or somewhere the 10 simple. You'll find that charts, those are anchor spots for all charts. They really are. Just go take a look at all charts. You'll see. And it doesn't matter whether it's bullish or bearish. Just go look at that chart. Look how it never gets too far away. When it does, and remember, moving averages are lagging. So right here, you've got, just take the trend indicator here, the red trend indicator. Here we gap down. Price gets too far away. It's still moving down, and then you watch for that oversold buyer stepping in, and once it starts moving back up, it always wants to go to its anchor area, and its anchor area is always going to be. I've found that the T-line is a good anchor, the 10 simple is a good anchor. I think the trend indicator is a good anchor, and they're all within that area. So, I look at Netflix, and I think Netflix is still bullish. I think Netflix goes higher, but it's not necessarily a buy right now. Not necessarily. I think we're too far and we need to just get closer, a little bit closer. And I'm just using that 17 as a trend line. Not that that's the line I'm looking for price to tag. I just want to get closer to it, closer to the T line maybe. That's all. So anyway, sorry I got a little off track there. UPS. UPS reported not too bad. I think this morning the candle looks really good. If you take a look at the just the chart pattern here, nice bottom we put in. I think this is a trade over the 34. I wouldn't worry about anything in here. So what I'm looking for is, let's let UPS bounce around, do what it wants to do, and then let's just be patient and wait for it to come back a little bit, give us a buy signal. Now we have a trade here, and upside potential. There's a gap right there, and then I think we can move up here and maybe look at these little lows right in there, and then let's just take from here all the way up. That represents almost a 13% move, depending on where it's bought. So it's just a matter of, setting that trade up is all it is. And another thing too, UPS here, $170 chart. I realize some people can't afford that. I realize some people can't trade that. And it doesn't matter if it's UPS or anything else. It could be a $5 chart. It's the same type of setup. Same type of setup. Take a look at FCX. See how this is rallied up? You didn't miss a thing. Look at it giving us an opportunity right here. Didn't miss a thing. So this is what I mean by if you see that big move, if you tell yourself, darn it, I missed that move. Nah. Just you have to have a mechanism to watch it. That is true. You have to have a mechanism. Whatever your mechanism is, I don't know. I use LTA, the scanner, but you have to have that mechanism to keep an eye on it. And now we can start shopping for this. So anyway, hey Nancy, yeah, raining here. Nancy and I, by the way the crow flies, we're not too far away. A straight line, we're not too far away, but yeah, it rained all night last night here and raining here today. Yeah. Hey Brandon, can I take a look at car? Sure. Car. Yeah. So here's car gapped up. Chart wise, I think it's a beautiful chart. We're over the 200 period moving average. That's a plus. Now it's a matter of, and this goes to your trading style too, Brandon. Are you the kind of person that you want to everybody, how do I say this? Every trader is about timing. Every trader. It doesn't matter if you're long-term, short-term, 1 minute, 3 day, doesn't matter. You're about timing. The difference between traders is the degree of timing. So what is your timing here? In other words, are you going to wait for more of a pullback? Are you going to wait for more of that? I'm going to just take the trend indicator and just do something like that with it right in here. And then I'm going to come right here, right through the T line. Just the bottom of it. Pretty close. And do that. Are you into, well, I'm going to wait for it to pull back a little bit more, or are you all about that breakout right in here? So that's one thing you might look at. Another thing is just simply say, above yesterday's candle, this becomes a buy right in here. What you have to be careful of is while the bulls may show their cards and move up here, you have to respect how far away you are from the trend, the diagonal trend. So at some point, it's going to rest and pull back. A good example is just take a look at that Netflix. That Netflix is just doing the exact same thing. So there you go, Brandon. So you want to wait for a pullback. So, and by the way, I'm going to flag that. That's a nice chart. And I love the fact we've broken out right in here. So super nice. So now what we do is we put this on some sort of a watch list. However, I mean, put it on a sticky note if you want. Stick it on your computer, and every half hour, go look at this chart. You know, you could, let's see, is this? Yeah, you could do something like this. Maybe you look at 4 charts at a time. You put car up here, and then you've got all your other charts, so you can stare at it all the time. You know, however, like I say, however you want to monitor it, and then wait for that entry. Anyway, I hope that helped. Very nice chart, by the way. Super chart. Okay, I'm going to take off here, guys. We'll see everybody here in a, what is it, about 20 minutes. I want to wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful day, not only in trading, but just a wonderful day, okay? We'll see everybody in about 20. Thank you.